Good day everyone, Mr. Smanto from Zilla's Tutorial Center. So I'm going to do a presentation in business studies. So it's going to focus based on theme 3. So that is for both ordinary level and high level students. So now coming to theme 3. So theme 3 is divided into 5 topics. The first topic is why work, needs for the individual, rewards for work, groups and relationships, formal representation and then participation, recruitment, training, and human resource. So now let's look at the first topic. What are you guys expected? You must be able to identify the reasons why individuals work. So why do people work? So you should be able to give reasons of why individuals work. And then secondly, you must be able to discuss the extent to which work satisfies individuals' needs. So now, are these people working satisfied or not? So to what extent are they satisfied with the work that they are doing? So you should be able to discuss in detail. And then the second topic is rewards for work. So obviously, every person that is working wants to be rewarded. So now under this topic, you must be able to identify the financial and non-financial rewards for work. So a person can be either rewarded financially or non-financially. And then explain the place of rewards in motivation. So how does rewards motivate a worker? How can you be motivated with the rewards that you're getting? And then describe the different payment systems, that is salary and wages, also including piecework, time work, combination systems, bonuses and commissions, productivities agreement, and then lastly, profit sharing. So those are the different payment systems. Identify different types of responsibility structures in a business, and then the way in which work can be organized either to give or to remove responsibility. So that is now including span of control. Topic number 3, groups and relationships. So describe the formation of groups in the workplace. So now, how are different groups formed at the workplace? And then explain the importance of formal and informal groups and the roles they play in the work situation. So at the workplace, there can be some groups that are formed in a formal way, and then there are also some that are formed informal. So those are informal groups. And then the fourth topic, that is formal representation and participation. So firstly, you're expected to discuss what management can do to meet the needs of workers with regard to job satisfaction, and then explain why cooperation and joint responsibility are important in the workplace, and then describe the types of trade unions. So we have different types of trade union, so you must be able to describe them, and then explain the reasons for joining trade unions. So why do workers join trade unions? What are the benefits of them joining a trade union? And at the same time, what are the challenges? What are the disadvantages? And then the last one is you should be able to describe the types of industrial action. So let's say now if the employer is not meeting the demands of a trade union, what are the industrial action that can be taken by the trade union? And then outline the structure of the trade unions, and then the way they work locally, and then explain the issues involved in management accepting workforce, and then recognizing trade unions, outline the bargaining at plant level, and then outline the roles of shop stewards, conveners, personnel department, joint committees on particular issues, and then the board and workers directors. So what roles they play in an organization. And then you should be able to define organizational conflict, discuss the means of avoiding and resolving conflict when relations break down, and then describe the role of employers associations. So employers also have their associations that represent them. So that is called employers associations. So explain what is meant by worker participation in decision making. Explain different ways of workers' participation. And then now explain the advantages and disadvantages of worker participation. And then the last topic is recruitment, training, and human resource. So you are expected to describe the means of selecting and training the workforce. So now when you're talking about recruitment, so this is now when you are recruiting employees. So now this can be done in two ways. That is internal recruitment and external recruitment. So you guys expected to describe advantages and disadvantages of using internal recruitment, and then also advantages and disadvantages of using external recruitment. Now we come to selection. When you're talking about selection, this is a process that is used in order to select a suitable candidate for that particular job or work. And then we also have induction. So employees introduced to their new working environment. So now when you're introducing employees, that means we are doing an induction. And then we have training. So training can be divided into three, or we have three different types of training. That is in induction training. So this is now when you're introducing a new employee to the new working environment. And then we have on-the-job training. So this is now when you're training a person doing this that particular job. And then the last one is now off-the-job training. So this is now when you train a person away from the working environment. And then you guys are still expected to know how to develop appropriate materials for recruitment. That is job descriptions, job specifications, application forms, and then advertisements. So that is now brings us to the end of our presentation. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.